Are we ready to yawn? Hey, this is Mary Gunn and Mary Gunn Fun. Welcome to In Review, where we are part 2 of Craft Roulette, featuring you, our card contributors. If you like card making, if you like detective work, if you like looking at pretty things and talking about how pretty they are, this may be the place for you. I'm going to be stealing some art and recreating it tonight. See if you can catch me. And your job, if you decide to do it, is catch me. No yawning. I'm all ready to yawn, Marjorie. All ready to yawn. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. You know, there are nights you have to be intrepid to be on Craft Roulette. This week, it was not one. This is episode 218. We had good parameters. I think you guys are having fun with it. We've got 350 some cards already in. Members can still send in their cards till Thursday at midnight, so we'll get some more. I think they're outstanding cards, and I love how you're taking all sorts of angles with it. And dang, you're so smart. You're just so clever. I just love seeing your cards come in. I will be, like I said, I will be stealing them in later, and your job is to figure out whose card it is. It's a good one too. I think I might stump you for a while, but that's another thing. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. If you are new to this, if you're just stumbling across this show, this is part 2 of Craft Roulette, which is our almost weekly, original ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge. And we're always leaving a seat for you, and you are always welcome to come along and watch us and bring a friend. Subscribe, Vinnies, all those kind of things. Vinnies are thumbs up. We have our own language here. But it's all English. We don't have any foreign languages except when we talk about our friends' names in all over the world. That is a whole lot of hard when you try to do some of those names. But we love doing those names and having a mess with them. You guys are nice about it. We do have sponsors for our giveaways. We have Trinity Stamps, and theirs is a $30 gift certificate. I had to double check on that, but it is this month a $30 gift certificate. Not too shabby, is giving away $25 gift certificate. It's nice to have Jamie and crew back. After that, Copictopia Creative. They have a lot of Copic tips over on their website, along with they do retreats and different things, so you might want to check that out. And our buddy Karen Burniston, who does all those fun little interactives, including, oh gosh, the little guy up there, pop-up things, exploding things, opening things, tossing. You can open a card and it will toss something at you. It's pretty fantastic. We have such nice sponsors. That the way that you get to win one of those wonderful gift certificates is by the wheel landing on your name Friday, and the way you get on the wheel is to send in a card during the challenge open time. So, yep, chat is just popping along. Hope you guys are having a good time. Do want to thank you guys for being here tonight. It's hot here. Might as well just be inside in the cool. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I have an extremely bad dad joke from a new dad, my son-in-law. He posted it in our family Facebook group, and he said he's in his dad era. So I am going to give you now the extremely bad dad joke before we start our show. We only have 2 acts tonight because I don't have any mail. I haven't not had any mail forever. So we only have the card slideshow and then the Whodunit game, which is the fast-paced card detective game show. But we'll start with this. Are we ready? This is a bad dad joke. I love it. It is. What did the horse say after it tripped? Oh, that is so sad when a horse trips. They just look like, they're so big. What did the horse say after it tripped? Do you know? You know? You want to know? You want to know now? Want to know now? It said, "Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up." That's a good one. I like that. Thank you, Joel, for giving us that fodder from the new fodder. And we're glad. I know, that's a good one, isn't it, Sylvia? Patty? How are you doing, Patty? I think it's a good one. Margie likes it. See, help. You remember there was an old commercial. If you are seasoned, there was an old TV commercial. I'll give you the background. And that is, this lady's fallen. She's got the little rescue button on, and she's going, help, I've fallen, I can't get up. That's where that's from. If you ever wondered about classic TV, you can probably ask any 50% of the chatterbox and moi. So, honestly, I didn't get any mail this week, except I got one back. And it's a roulette sticker. It's a roulette stamp set. And it's going to somebody that's a mug clubber. And I thought it was going to Tammy Williams, but Williams at this address sent it back. So if you are Tammy Williams or a Williams that is a mug clubber, please let me know. Just use the contact form and help me out. My gosh, I don't know. But I did get a really nice piece of mail from Amazon. I thought I'd share it with you because it's about robotics. And I thought, look at this robot. Amazon they must know that we talk about robots because I'm getting mail about robotics here. So isn't that a wonderful turn of events? So we can learn about skilled training about robotics. Isn't it funny how the world is so interconnected now? Eek, 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 eek. So we're going to go on over to slideshow because I don't have any other mail. That's okay. We'll get through this show quick tonight, though. I don't know. Maybe you won't be able to catch me on my sneaky stuff. Maybe. Yeah, cool robotic mail. Don't you wish you were my mail? No, it wasn't my post office box. It was the home office here. I don't know. Anyway, it was nice for Amazon to think of me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Episode 218 review. This is a few of the cards. Maybe we can do a few extras. From last week, they're randomly chosen, so we don't have anything to do with what comes up. If you do like this kind of thing, which I'm going to show you about in just a second, if you do like talking about cards, you might enjoy, and you have 5 shekels left over. Do you ever have anything left over? I don't know. But if you have $5 left over in the month, you can join us over on craftroulette.live in the member section, and you will get 4 extra shows talking about cards that have been in our gallery with a member. It's very fascinating and very, very fun. We had Biddy Penny on last week, and she was Biddy Penny. She was terrific. So there was issues. Anyway, that's kind of part and partial. There's my card. It was the same night that Pat Sajak, it was his last show on Wheel of Fortune. I did watch his little sign off, and it was sweet. It was sweet. But not that I'm Pat Sajak, not that this is Wheel of Fortune, but he had some of the same kind of thoughts about his show, Wheel of Fortune, as we do here, which is it's a safe place, it's a nice place, and we're just doing nice stuff. So that's kind of what he was doing, and I resonated with his thoughts very, very closely. Don't resonate with his salary. That's the way it goes. But power to you, Pat. I hope you have a wonderful retirement. I bet we'll see you around on TV. This was my card. The project was Holiday. The colors were Tropics. The element was Wheel. Of course, I used Craft Roulette's Wheel, die set, and stamp set, which I don't even have out here. I'm such a bad salesperson. And Geometric Shapes. So Geometric Shapes was a easy walk in the park because most of our cards are rectangle, and the wheel usually is round, a circle. So it was a piece of cake. I did add some confetti, and that was mine. Anyway, the little wheel spins. As the wheel spins, as they say. It was fun. Helen Y from California. Here it comes. Oh, I think it has to do with how many words I've said, not the time, Paula. I don't know. Helen Y from California sent in. Oh yeah, we got some we got some fun holidays too. Happy 4th of July. That is cute. I don't think I had even seen this one. The holiday represented by 4th of July, blending yellow, orange, purple, and blue. That's pretty. That's an interesting background for 4th of July too. You don't see that very often. Represented by the bottom of the wheel. The wheel is on the grill. The little Weber grill, isn't that cute? And represented in the geometric circles and stars. Oh, stars! That's polygon. There you go. That's really cute. I like the way you did the different colors. I bet it's a stencil on the Happy 4th of July. Boy, in the olden days, when the old seasoned girls and boys, the craftettes and crafters, used to do something like that, it was hard because you had to, if it was one stamp, it was hard. If it was multiple stamps, it was harder if it was wood. But yeah, stencils really have helped elevate our crafts, and I think that's a good thing. That's really pretty, and I love the grill. Get that wheel in there. Well done. That's your 33rd card. That's neat. Bonnie R. from Michigan, number 34. Let's see which... Look at those bears with a steering wheel. Dad Bear is at the wheel. That's cute. And then you pulled it together with this seashells and being at sea. The boys are off on a holiday cruise. Turquoise sea, yellow sun, orange sunset. Yeah, circles everywhere indeed, yes. Oh, those are fun. The background orange like that. And the way you did the little yellow strips is cool. I like that too. I did read, or, they talk about everything, right? We're listened to all the time, and then we're fed all the stuff that they think we want to hear. But I did hear something today about whale falls, and that's like when a huge whale dies. It sounds bad. But it falls to the bottom of the sea, and all the things that eat it then, and just becomes its own biome. And all the things that feed on it for years. It was fascinating. Anyway, hope they don't come across a whale fall. That's really cute. Those bears are adorable. Real nice body. Thank you so much. 34 cards. That's awesome. Monica Menenti, Switzerland, 59. She's going with Christmas, I believe. Oh, no. Card for National Craft Day. There you go. Is there one? You have a National Craft Day in Switzerland? Do we need to all go there for that? Muted colors of a tropical night and moonlight. Oh, that's a fun trick. Cogwheels in the background. Yep. I thought we'd get more steampunk. And we could have gotten... There's so many things you could do with wheels. Geometric shapes as focal interest. Yeah. Or elements. I like the embossing on that. And that's really a good, cool look. I don't know if those are cut. Those shapes, I think, are cut out and added. Because I can't see if the embossing lines correspond with the embossing lines on the back. Great splattering. Number 59. I forgot to take your card, Monica, to the post office. I was going to show them that card that you sent last time. And you know what I think I'll do is I think I'll just take a picture of it and then have it printed and take it to them so they can all enjoy it. Yeah. Anita, did you yawn? Atta girl. It's hard not to. Yeah, oh, yes, Paula Rice. I remember coloring with more than one color on a wood stamp, and then we'd always huff on it. Remember? Yeah, so you'd re-moisturize it because the inks would dry out so fast. Oh, the old ways, ladies. You need to learn the old ways. That's cute, Monica. Rochelle Laird Smith from Australia. Wow, look at this little cutie pie. Fathers. Oh, this is your first one. Welcome to Craft Roulette. How exciting and nice to have you. We have a lot of nice Australians that watch the show and join us. Father's Day, and they make good cards, and you do too. One of our leading ladies is an Aussie, and we've had several Australian guests. Well, Heather and Michelle have put. I should never do that. There's probably a couple more. Oh, Therese. She just hasn't been on in a while. Couple more. No, that may be it. There was another gal that was on Cut the Crap. But so many nice people I've gotten to meet from Australia. It's just it's a real trip and a real blessing. Father's Day, ocean, blues, trees, green. Yes, there's lots of green in the tropics. Sun, yellow, truck has wheels. And then used a circle for the mat. And look how she has just the little, used a little sentiment. And then she's got all sorts of gulls and trucks. And they're breaking the line. So it pulls everything outside that line, that circle to the rest of the card. That's really cute. I think we've seen that chair and that umbrella. I think we saw it last week on a card that was a beach setting, maybe. Great color blending with that yellow background. It feels so hot. Yeah. And that little piece of ribbon is nice too. That's a really great card, Rochelle. We're so glad you joined us, eh? Yeah. Isn't this fun? It's so nice to meet people. I don't think she's here tonight, but maybe when Hat Trick Smith puts her name on the Facebook group, maybe she'll catch that. Maybe she's a member and she'll catch that. That'd be nice. It's really good. I like it a lot. Colors are great. Bree Barron from Missouri, my state, has sent in 2 now. Ooh, we went from hot to cold really fast. How cute. Mrs. Claus is leading the way with the little penny in the basket. That's an adorable scene. Look at the wonkiness of the trees in the background. That is so fun and playful. Bright and bold color palette, green, red, aqua, blue, bicycle with wheels, circle wheel, square, and rectangular gifts. Yes, you checked all those boxes, Bree, and you did it with a very, very cute scene. Look at those. I don't know how she did it. I like the trees without the leaves. Really, are those like a really light gray? Why do I always get stumped? I always think I know everything. Not really. Well, sorta. I know everything I know. That's all I know, is that I know everything I know. I have never seen Mrs. Claus in a pair of pants. This is a first. I didn't know she had any breeches. And it's snowing there, really big place. That's really cute. They do look like they're having a good time. I saw somebody else on a bicycle built for 2 the other day on a YouTube thing. And I thought, wow, you don't see those very often. That's very fun. Oh, Pam Field, this was fun because she did a holiday that's coming up. She went ahead and made her pages for her scrapbook. I really like the light blue with that coral and that dark red. It's always been a favorite. And it looks like you are bound and determined to have some great times and great memories of your vacation times. We had a Zoom call today that was really fun with our quote-unquote scrapbook group. There's non-scrapbookers in it. But we had a nice call today, and we were talking about weddings, and we were all telling our wedding stories and all the different things that had happened at weddings, and it was it was both heartening and very touching and funny. Wedding stories are just one of those things. We all have them. We've got we were talking about the most severe, the oddest weddings, and our own weddings and different things that happened. It was really fun. But this was really cute. And it's fun to have a layout or a scrapbook. We had another scrapbook layout too that was finished. So have a good time. Have a good time, Pam. You're all ready. Tracy Smith. Oh, what a pretty carriage. I did see this one before. She lives in New Hampshire. She was our only New Hampshire girl for quite a while. So we have Father's Day, white sandy beaches on an island. That sounds delightful. She's got a stagecoach with really very fancy wheels, bouncy wheels, but I think they look like they have a rubber coating on the outside. And geometric shape wheels in circle. Yeah, you got it done. You got it done. I don't know if that was like a card that you had and you repurposed it or what you did, but that's really pretty. And I can see it being a Father's Day card very easily. I'm glad that you handcrafted it and got that little sentiment in there and all that to make it craft roulette legal, as they say. I don't know what it is, Christina. Something like that could be something from a kit or a postcard or maybe a photo. Maybe it's a photo of their carriage. I don't really know. Or it could be from people upcycle magazines too like that. Remember magazines? Half Price Books has magazines too that are really cheap if you want to have some magazines to cut up. Anyway, you may want to wear gloves. I don't know. It would be kind of gross. It's really cute. Nicely done. Great Father's Day card. Thanks, Tracy. Pam Campbell. Pam Campbell wrote something real nice in our Facebook group. If you're not a part of that, it's the Facebook show. It's a private group. All you have to do is answer those questions and you're automatically entered. But she wrote such a nice thing about how she was so glad to find you all in the Facebook group because you're all so nice. And so, Pam, we're real glad to have you too. George told me say hi day. Oh, there's a say hi day? This tropical cockatoo stamp is likely 30 years old and wood mounted. Use saltwater taffy for the pink. That is an old stamp. I've probably got some pretty close to 30, come to think of it. I think I'm so much, that can't be possible, but I think it is. So today, June 11th, is National Say Hi Day. So hi. Say hi, everybody. Pinks, blues, yellows, purples that are blended. Thanks to... Oh, Simon. I bet Simon said stamps. The flowers look like wheels. Yeah, they do. Very, very nice interpretation. Very artistic. And then you've got the two deckled rectangles. Yeah, it's good looking. That's cute. 30-year-old stamp. Pretty good shape. Did a good image. I got to babysit I can't remember. It had a special name. But a white cockatoo. One time. And it kept saying, I love you. when it would lift up its wings to be scratched under its wing. And it would just kind of, I love you. And of course, you just had to say back, I love you too. Snowball, you're the best bird I've ever met. And I love that bird. I really did. So I like this card. Thanks, Pam. Thanks for those nice comments. We're glad to have you. Crystal Wyckoff from Westminster, Colorado. Nice lady. Her 111th card. What a cool little stylized road there. Real minimal kind of approach here, and I think is really good. Then she's kind of fancies it up with those corner chomps that are a little bit unique. Is that on wood? So is that like just a matte crystal on a brown wood card, or is that sitting on a brown wood for staging? I don't know, but her colors are turquoise and tangerine. I can see that in the tropics. She's got the little Volkswagen that's wheels in white. So that's real interesting technique. I like it. Geometric card base. Polygon? I don't know. But and then she's got the little holly sprout coming up at the top. That's really playful. That is a cool look, though. You've got the separation really nice, and then instead of the white stripes, you made the road white with yellow stripes. What a clever thing. Another fun card indeed, Crystal Wyckoff. Well done. Thank you so much. Oh, Rachel McLeod, our girl up in the very, very north part of Scotland. Man, I think everybody's in Scotland right now. I was looking at Facebook, and by the way, I'm not active on my personal Facebook page, so I'm not over there except to see my family, and then every once in a while to run through it. But because I'm always active on the group, so if you want to hang out with me on Facebook, it's in our group. That's where I hang out. And there were like 3 different people that I saw in Scotland. I'm going, why are all these people in Scotland and I'm not? My cousin was there. Post My Heart girl that I know was there. There was somebody else there, and then I saw that Taylor Swift was there. I don't know if they were all. I don't think they were all there that see her though. You could. Oh, Scotland's good. Scotland's good to see on its own. And then Heavy Doodle. Leslie Oman, who lives in Scotland, is closing, and it's real sad. So Scotland's been on my mind. You can't see it from the photo, but the greenery, or the greeting, has subtle gold sparkle too. Oh, well, that's a nice deal. Trick or treat as a holiday. Lime green, dark turquoise, peachy, orange, and yellow. Those are cool colors together. They look good, and I like that edging of the ink blending. Pinwheel sweets are your wheels. It works. You did it. And stars for your random. Geometric shape. Polygon. Those are dies. The candies are dies? Or are they stamps? Oh, they must be stamps. That's really a cute card. I'm not ready for October yet, even though I am working on booking October. All of a sudden I'm working on the schedule, right? And I'm going, surely the end of summer is not coming. The beginning of fall's not, it's so far off. And then I went, oh, I better get some booking done. So, kind of caught up with me. Marie Stewart from Portland, Oregon, 144 cards. Girl, that's so many cards. Those are such cute pinwheels. I like your offset red mat too. And all those splatters. Can anybody dance with this one? I like this one. See, I don't get... You yawn? Marjorie, way to go. You want to yawn? I'll do it. Ooh. There. Now we're going to get ready for you know what. It is festive. It's not far before 4th of July. It was really cute. Perfect paper. One more. Nicely done, Marie. Karen creates cards from Spring Hill, Florida. We were all over the place with these cards. We've been at Christmas. We've been Halloween. We've been 4th of July, Father's Day, Say Hi Day, all sorts of National Game Show Day. We were all over for holidays. That was a fun one. When I think I put it on, I figured it would just be like the big 5. Christmas, New Year's, whatever. Thanksgiving, all the biggies. But you guys were fun. Christmas card. And did the tropic colors by setting a tropical scene. That's cute. And then she's got the little ship's wheel up at the top, bringing in that whole nautical thing on the beach. That's really clever. It's so fun to see how you guys bring in things together like that. The crab is holding a square gift. Who's taking that crab? If he does not hand it over, I am not taking it. I don't... Is there any crabs you would trust? I don't know if that's a good idea. Kara, number 55 is a cutie pie. Thank you so much for all those cards that you have sent in. Remarkable. Pinch, right. Who wants to... I'd have to wait. It's almost like, okay, then he puts it down. You could almost see a cartoon. He puts it down, and then you kind of... Charlie Brown would take it, and he would get pinched if the crab's name was Lucy. Don't you think so? I don't know. You know what time it is. Yes, Maureen Hayes, thank you so very, very much. If you would give us a thumbs up. Also, before I forget, I have been trying to be pretty active on my shorts. Not like hot shorts. Hot pants? Anyway, but my shorts on YouTube and then also on my community tab. And I've been trying to keep it up and kind of be active. So if you want to make a mental note to visit those little places too, we'd appreciate it. And because they all have thumbs up as well. They also have share buttons, and I think that would be fun too if you think, because they're like 30 seconds long. So you don't, the queen of 2-hour shows. And then, but you can do a 30-second thing over to a friend. That would be cool. Then if they still like you, do it again the next day. Right over to them. Night, Patty. I hope you're doing okay. We'll see you Friday. It is time for... No, not quite. It's time for Whodunit, the fast-paced, interactive card detective game show where you are the detectives and I am the thief. Are you ready? Who's playing tonight? Who's the big Columbo? We don't know yet. Here's how we play. Yes, shorts are, did I say reels? Shorts are on YouTube, but I'm also doing the same thing on Instagram for reels. So silly. But they're fun, actually. They're very fun to make. I don't know. I like it. I'm having fun with it. Here's the rules of the game. Be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. There's 3 things you always have to include. At Craft Roulette, we're going to talk about that in a second. Details are I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. That would be Craft Roulette episode 218. My project will be inspired by a selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my card, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be hidden, they could be altered, they could be changed, they could be subtly shifted. This may or may not be a clue. If it is a clue, it's subliminal because I don't remember, but I will find out soon. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. You need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. Somebody's going to pop it up there for me. And to solve the mystery, type at Craft Roulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found. Those are the 3 things you need to have to be the first one to solve tonight's crime. Send me to the Hooskow and you will win a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a Krog, a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. If I forget after you solve the big crime, that use the claim form. Yeah, contact form. I was combining things. Contact form on craftroulette.live. Yes, hold my ice cream cone. Hold my root beer. I did save one of these because Kamado did it on the member show. So I thought that was pretty smart. So I think I will drink a root beer and do it myself. That Kamado, she is an influencer. All right. I have about 15 steps to this card. If you solve it before I get done, you get a Krog. If I get it done before you solve it, I don't know what happens. It's never happened. What should happen? Slow mode is on. That means if you make a guess, it's going to be a minute before you can make another one. I did have fun making this card. I hope you like it. Oh, you send me a grog. That's a great idea, Hedrick. Okay. It's a card. Yeah, some people were making layouts and things, so that you would have only had 2 people to guess. Probably would have caught me pretty fast on that one. Okay, what's my first thing? Okay. Here it comes. Here comes clue number 1. Clue number 1 comes along with a tip. An artistic tip. Are you ready? I don't often give these. But my artistic tip is when you stamp with your darkest color and then you realize, oh no, there's an outline stamp. Now what? And you don't want black. You can use a dark blue color that's not the same, but similar, or even a complement and get a different look. Like I used blue on that, a blue-green, a dark blue-green. It looks good. And it's because I used my darkest green. Silly, silly moi. There are about 350 cards that you can choose from at this point, so you will be winning that. You will be earning that Krog. Are some of our returning detectives here? Let's see. We do have quite a few returning detectives around here. Quasi Kitty, Christina, Holloman. Just real good detectives. You don't want to try to get by anything with them. They'll bust you for sure. I figure that you all deserve a win on these because you're spending time in the gallery and there's so many good cards. That's a bonus time. Even if you don't copy them and everything, you still get input, eye input. And it may affect a card someday without you even realizing it. My goodness, you guys are hot on the trail. I better start speeding up here. How am I going to get away from all you detectives? We're getting guesses because of big leaves, a blue panel. A lot of leaves in the guesses. There were a lot of leaves in the gallery. So are my leaves going to be on the card? Or are they decoys? Which reminds me. Well, hello, Decoy Duck. How are you tonight? You doing well? It's getting kind of hot and dry around here. Are you finding enough water? You could use a little more? Well, we'll see what we can do for you. All right. Well, it's good to see ya. Hope you have a good evening and we'll see you next week. Okie doke. What's that you say? Oh, he said good luck in duck. We'll see you next time. You may not use those after all. That Decoy Duck, he's a good guy. What a duck. There is a cute little Instagram account called Eddie the Duck. What a time we live in. What a time that we live in a place where we can watch Eddie the Duck. It's just a remarkable thing, isn't it really? And another bird is a toucan. I'm sure there's a bad dad joke about toucans. Toucan play at this game. Did you hear about the toucan that was in the play yard by himself? And he invited a friend over to play because he said, toucan play at this game. Yeah, I think so too. But there you go. If mom, what rhymes with mom? If bad dad, mom, some mom. That's a pretty little toucan, don't you think? I think he's kind of cute. Okay, that's a couple of them. Okay, I got something else to do. I can do this one. While you little detectives are out there just working so hard, pounding the pavement, asking all the neighbors questions, observing car tags. Oops. Putting cards on Cricket. Still so many guesses. Is that toucan from my Cool Mary ad? You know, I don't know. I don't watch the Cool Mary ad because I'm always getting my supplies, so I don't even know what's on it. I should watch it, shouldn't I? Okay, so I've done that. There was something else I was going to do next. Oh, yes. This one. Get this a little jizzy. It was a little too stark. We were talking about Dares to Be Artsy paper the other night on the After Party show, which is for Silver and Up members. We do it twice a month after Craft Roulette. It's really fun. But we were talking about Dares to Be Artsy paper. So I got mine out, and then today when I was getting my card ready, yes, I didn't do it until just this afternoon. Wondered why I had a headache all day. I thought, oh, you know, I should probably get some of that out. I haven't used it in a while. So this is some Dares to Be Artsy paper. And Cindy has been on the show, but her shop is here in Kansas City. And it is cute. It's pretty thick, too. Good. Okay, that is we are now getting ready for step number 6, if you're keeping track. Are you? Pulled out one of my little Karen Burniston dies, since she is a spin sponsor this month. If you have wanted to do interactive cards and were afraid, she really does have some great dies to do some pretty phenomenal things that are pretty automatic. Like all you have to do is open the card and it does it, so you don't have to have instructions for the recipient. And she has videos on how to do each one, plus the instructions are on all the die packaging, but it's very, very small print, and I haven't been able to read that small a print in 30 years. So I think I'm going to trim that little guy a little bit. But if you had wanted or haven't dabbled in interactive dies but have been interested in them, maybe you'll win a gift certificate. Or maybe you can go check them out and see if there's a favorite. A favorite. Look at all the... Thank you, Irene. Look at all those at Craft Roulettes. Got birds in the dark. Dawn's turkey bird. Pam Campbell bird. Good morning, Tina. Heather using a bird and leaves instead of a man on bike. Whoa, that's a Kaluna. That is quite a... You're on to me. You're way too good. Okay, I'm going to start putting these guys together. It's so nice to have you guys join us. Thank you so much. This is In Review, Craft Roulette's Part 2, where we feature you, our card contributors. Right now, I am casing a card from the current gallery, but nobody knows. If you're wondering, what is going on in this chat? Nobody knows who I'm casing right now. They should be finding out pretty soon. Somebody's going to crack this case. I know it. But they haven't yet. Squishy glue. Squishy, squishy glue. I do like a good toucan. Okay, this is squishy glued on purpose, so I can rearrange and make things just how I want them. He's looking kind of cute, don't you think? I don't know that I'm going to use that one. Could use it down here, maybe. Birds of a feather stick together. Leaves in a tree. Doesn't have anything to rhyme with it. Okie dokie. My next thing. Something else I'm looking for. I am busting through this one. I am missing something too. Nope, I'm not either. There it is. Oh, there's the other thing I thought I was missing. I'm not missing them. Okay, let's see what am I supposed to do. What am I supposed to do next? That's done. I don't think I'm ready for that. Do you all watch? Oh, you probably don't want to tell me right now if you watch mysteries because you've got the gag order. The 1 minute gag order. You don't want to use up your minute. I don't blame you. Whoops, I hit Mr. Mike. Sorry, Mr. Mike. Oh, 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 oh. I wonder how crooked that is. Pretty crooked. You know how people will put their heads in the screen to keep things straight? I don't. That's why we just keep getting crooked. It's okay. That go right here. Go. Oh, the enigmatic music strikes again. getting so close. You guys, I have 2 more steps. Are you going to catch me? May be the one I get away with. Is it that bad? Is it that far off? I don't know. Are there that many cards? I don't know. Are y'all just drinking root beer? I don't know. Are we getting tense because I'm almost done? I am. Okay, I'll give you one clue because I have one more thing to do. I believe the artist is in the group tonight. I'm a little nervous, but I think so. I think I saw that. That just kind of strikes terror in my heart. Thought I'd be caught right away. Remember, things could be altered. Is it going to be my first getaway? Maybe at episode 218, where I get away with a crime. Said it couldn't be done. They said the gumshoes are too good. There's no way it's going to happen. Well, either I didn't do a good job or I did too good a job. I never know which one. I really don't know. Did I do too good a job or not a good enough job? Where's everybody? Curses! Foiled again at the last minute! You all get Krogs. You all get Krogs. No, I have been caught. At the very last minute. Who caught me? There are plenty and plenty of guesses, that's for sure. All right, well, I don't know who caught me yet, but we will find out here in just a minute. Are you ready to see the big reveal? Who did I case? And was I really off? I was on the last step at 3 minutes. Deputy Heidi! It's Deputy Heidi that I cased. She actually made 2 cards and put them in this gallery together. And it was Marjorie Betchgold. Well, congratulations, Marjorie. I am proud of you. And you said it was Deputy Heidi's Christmas card. Yep. Okay, so let's see if... Oopsie. Gosh, don't dry that way for the love of Pete. You look like you got bedhead. Don't do that. Here we go. So let's see if I was really far off or if I kind of got it. Congratulations, Marjorie. I really was afraid that I had messed it up badly. She had Christmas. I have Celebrate. That could be the same. And I used the same kind of... She used a die, I believe, for Merry Christmas, and I used a die for Celebrate. Also a Karen Berniston die. She used pink, orange, yellow, green, yellow, and blue. And I did too. I used, but in different proportions and in different positions. So she used pink. This was pink. You can't really see it too well. Pink, orange. I had orange on here. Yellow, green. I had yellow, green. Yellow on his beak. And blue for the background. And she had a blue matte, and I did the matting with the dark blue and the light blue. I thought maybe somebody would catch that one. But I did use the same colors basically, but in different proportions and in different positions. She used peppermint wheels for her hangy downies, and I thought that was so cute, hanging on the antenna, or not antenna, the antlers. And so I just tied one around the toucan's beak and added my own wheel, because that was her wheel, that was my wheel. I did a flower first, but I'll show you. On the first one, I did a flower, but then I thought, no, I'm just going to use a wheel. So I did. She did the circle as the ornaments, and I did a circle as a wheel ornament, and then, of course, rectangles. So that's my card, and that was her card. I substituted one bird, and she had one reindeer. Another thing, she had her pink up here with some snowflakes, and they were light pink snowflakes, and so I toned this down so it wasn't white and green. It was more of a green and green. So I thought that might be a small, very subtle hint. But maybe. Anyway, and then I added the little specks down here, as did her card have specks. So you can see now maybe that it was pretty similar in a different kind of way. All right, well, that is that. Well, woo, baby. That was almost more than I could take. Congratulations, Marjorie. Make sure you contact me using the contact form on craftroulette.live, and we'll get you one of these cards to you. That'll be fun. I think this is your first time. And congratulations, Deputy Kitey, and thank you for your great inspiration in addition to your expert lawship, detectiveship, your deputyship. Do want to thank our members. They are great. Make sure you veto. You can find it over on the community section in the menu on the craftroulette.live members section. It is only for members. And you can go down there, go to surveys and vetoes. 3 different boxes will pop up. One of them on the right or somewhere will be the veto, depending on your phone or your whatever you're looking at. And then you can vote your veto. Here's something fun that I have been doing. I know, I almost got away with it. I may have gotten the sense of power. I've been making predictions on what I think everybody's going to guess. And last week, what did I do? I thought you were going to veto card for a teenager, but you did pop-up. I got dragon colors. I knew you were going to veto I thought you'd veto that. I thought you would veto strings, but you vetoed scents and noses. And I thought you would veto spirals. So I was 2 for 4. Batting 5. Is that 500 if I were a baseball player? I don't know. So go over there and do that. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is check into support our efforts. It's all right there. We do a lot over there, and I hope you're having a good time with it. Thursday I have the member. I'm going to be doing the next member show with the mystery guest. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. That's all I'll say. Make sure that you join us Friday for a first-time guest, Carrie Giletto. If you want to see what she does a lot of videos for Whimsy Stamps. You can go to Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel and check out Carrie and get to know her there. So that's all I got tonight. There you go, Anita. That's the one. Apply the kiss to the brain. And we will see you Friday, if not before. Thank you so much for joining me. Nighty-night.